Hello, and welcome to my stables. I am the DMobo, and welcome back to Echoes of the Past. Last episode, the party encountered a rat form of the Dark Ruler and destroyed the undead horde of rats and GTFO'd, and they are on their way to Bralc, when suddenly a small band of undead Sahuagins have attacked them. Dun dun dun. Today we have a smaller crew. We just have Rhea and Kyrish and Bert. But that doesn't mean that these three cannot get into any type of trouble of their own devices. So we're going to start off with some initiative.
18 for me.
Okay, I got a 10.
Okay. Holy shit. Kyrish is going before Amora.
Yeah, what now, boy?
Right, gets the stuff in before more completes it for us.
Leigh, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
What's the lizard face? Is that what we're fighting?
Yes. They are Sahuagins, which are basically fizzards. They're like a mixture of a fish and a lizard. But they are undead.
Oh, really?
Yes. The round starts with Korik. Korik is going to use Produce Flame on this one right here. Do a touch attack. That fails. As Korik goes to set the Sahuagin on fire, he aims a little low, and as the fire goes to touch the Sahuagin, it kind of falls into the water beforehand. After that is Solas's turn. Solas is going to stay where he is because he is not a fan of the water. After that is the Sahuagin's turn. And he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and he will get his, he's gonna flail out his hands a little bit, almost like jazz hands, and kinda hiss in Rhea's direction. After that is Kyrish's turn. What would you like to do, sir?
I would like to kill everything and continue our journey.
Oh, do some magics. Or attack something.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna implode myself.
That's rough.
Okay, seeing the number of creatures doesn't look too bad. So, Kyrish is just going to brandish his axe and shield. And attack that one.
Okay.
Right in front. Yes. Hiya! Oh my good lord.
Did you do the thing?
Yes, I did the thing, yes. I got a 20.
A nat 20?
Ooh.
I don't think it's a nat 20.
Okay. Well, you do hit it. So roll me some damage.
Oh no, it was a 15 plus 2 plus 3, yes. 9 damage.
Alright. So 1, 2, 3, that's 4. Oh. You go to cleave this Sahuagin, and you definitely sink your axe into its body, and this one has enough flesh and sinew so where you kind of don't fall through the bone, and you manage to cleave it from the top of the shoulder all the way down to the middle of its abdomen, so it's kind of half of it's just kind of flopped over and the other one's upright.
Oh god.
Normally this would kill a living creature, but because it's undead, it's kind of unfazed by it now being split nearly in two. After that is Keith's turn. Keith is going to pull out his crossbow and he's gonna crack his neck like he did the first time, and the quiver on his back starts to... You think it's gonna catch on fire, but surprisingly it doesn't. But, when he loads his crossbow, there is a nice, beigeish color on the tip of his arrow, and he is going to shoot the one that Korik tried to set on fire. He manages to hit. The arrow has a satisfying thunk as it embeds itself into the skull of the Sahagin for a total of 10 damage. That one was 1. And it kind of hisses in anger and agony as not only the fire makes contact, but the fact that it is now burning and the fire just whoosh, and he dies. As the fire consumes the flesh and the cloth, the bones kind of just clatter together and they sink below the water's surface. So, whoop. After that is the Sahuagins' turn, and it is going to waddle up to Bert and...
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, he is. He's going to bite you.
Oh, goodness. Of course.
Does a 16 hit you? Oh, I'm sorry. 13.
Our stats. Come on, AC. It's a 14, so 16 does hit me.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage. As it waddles up to you, it kind of sees, it sees your leg as it kind of slithers through the water, and it leaps out and manages to get, not a debilitating bite, but it manages to take a nice chunk, out of your armor, and it kind of pierces your leg a little bit. Rhea, it is now your turn.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's get ourselves here, so that I've got myself in combat with 2 of them.
Alright.
Let's make an attack with my greatsword on the one directly ahead of me.
Okay.
I'm not flanking, no additional attack bonus. 24.
Okay, that's not in green. Okay. So, yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. That one's in green, though. 14 damage.
You see that they are undead, and from your experience with the rats, you don't cut into the Sahagin, but you use the flat side of your sword, and you just bring it up and slam it down like a sledgehammer, and this body just crumples in on itself. Not like the Snady, but it's like some of the what exposed bone there is just crumbling to dust as the skin and what's ever left of the innards kind of making soft ploppy noises into the water below.
Okay.
So he can go bye-byes.
That. And with that, it would be just a slow turn to face this one.
Let's see, which one's this one?
This one up here.
Yeah, God, if they were living, I'd do some rolls, but they're undead, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm not bothered to go as bonus action I intimidate, because undead I don't think are going to be scared away.
After that, it is Bert's turn. What would you like to do?
Turn them all back to their spawn place. I rolled a 5. I'm not turning shiznit.
You are able to affect these guys. The next thing you need to do is roll 2d6 and add your cleric level. This is to determine how many you can turn.
I rolled a 10.
Alright, so you are able to affect all of the enemies on the board.
Alright. So just a regular d20 roll.
Let's see. If you have twice as many levels as the undead have hit die, you destroy any that you would normally turn. So you are a 3, their hit dice is 1, so that is over twice. Damn! Okay. So, you are highly offended that this undead had the gall to come right up to you and take a bite out of you. You focus on your mysterious medallion and it grows warm, and through your meditation, the puke green just kind of billows out in a smog, rolling over everyone's ankles. And as the smog hits the undead, they kind of they stop and they all collapse. And as they collapse, they start to disintegrate, almost like this smog was setting them on fire. Roll me some listen checks.
20.
Alright.
3.
So, Kyrish, you're a bit distracted by this disintegrating thing that is...
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
My ass is just sitting there saying, "That's a rock."
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that you were so impressed by almost cleaving your enemy in two that you're like, hell yeah, I'm invincible.
Not one. Your eyes are closed and you don't realize your eyes are closed. Congrats, you think you're blind.
Oh my god.
So, Bert and Rhea, as the last piece of ash starts to float away, you hear, "Thank you."
Anybody else hear that? Thank you.
Yeah, I had that.
Sorry, I
That
was
was
too
weird.
impressed with myself. My god.
Well, you're welcome for killing everything.
I was doing just fine. Did you not see that one was... I was
One.
about
I just took care of how many?
Oh.
I mean, impressive though. Still, yes, you're killed. Yeah.
Very well impressive that you didn't shit yourself this fight.
There was no
That's-
need. I had it well in hand.
I mean, as far as we know anyway, she just wiped the matter from the blade. It's just
I don't know where I'm getting it from. I really couldn't tell you. It's this weird medallion, and there's so much to my life that I don't understand, and there's so many confusing feelings inside.
A lot of strangeness about all of us, it seems.
That's how magic goes, I guess. Not that I'd know.
Well, let's get the hell out of here. Do you think we still need to carry on?
I mean, let's face it, if he's got more servants out there, they definitely heard what we just did.
Well, did you guys, anybody get hurt?
Yeah, they got
Well,
hurt.
They're dead. They were dead before they got here.
I
So they were undead.
believe we're all fine.
Wonderful. Let's get back on the road so we can get this damn journey over with.
Actually, that's the concern I have now. I mean, we know that this guy can raise the dead, but what killed these things in the first place?
Possibly him.
Well, what killed them in the first place isn't exactly the concern. I believe the concern is why are they here?
I think
I
we
mean,
all know that it has something to do with old asshole that we're dealing with.
if he killed them, then that means that there's another force of his around here.
Very
Yeah.
what could be, but I don't want to stick around to find out.
Nope. I say we keep heading on. I mean, I can't control the whole world with these things, right? He's got to have a range that will be beyond his ability to find.
Besides, if we're interested in killing the serpent, wouldn't it be better to cut off the head?
I mean, you managed to take all these out with just one simple spell. Surely the place that we're heading to with all the temples are going to have similar kind of magic. Goes to
I've
stand,
thought
really.
that.
Temples,
It
magic.
does. We're gonna have a lot of questions. If I can get there in one piece, that is. So let's carry on and get a move on. We'll just continue to travel and see what happens.
I could be wrong, Rhea, but I don't think it quite works that way. But we'll find out.
As it sits right now, I think I'm the only one that got bit.
You got bits.
Bloody hell, are you alright?
Am I all right? Yeah, no, I was hurt a little bit. I'll heal myself here in a second.
Do you take a look at the wound?
Of course I do.
You kind of see where the teeth had taken away your pants, and it looks like a regular bite mark. You're obviously bleeding. It's red and swollen because that's just the body's natural of, hey, there is something wrong with my body. I'm going to try and fix it. You're lucky in the fact that you weren't in the water when you were bit, but it still kind of has like a burning, aching pain to it.
Hey, would it be? Is it just burning like a bee sting would burn and just not going away?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use one of my spells on myself. Cure light wounds.
Apparently you cast Doom on yourself.
What?
That's what Roll20 says. Goombert Hammerbell casts Doom on Goombert Hammerbell.
Oh my god, not Doom, you stupid. Oh my god, I don't even have that spell. You fucking
Oh
retard.
my god.
Okay, well, I'm doomed. Doomed to fail. Jesus. What the actual fuck?
Oh my god.
That's That's too much.
You have
Come
cast
on,
Doom on
D20.
yourself.
Let's do it again.
The verbal components for Doom sound as such.
Yeah, for real. This fucking ripped ass. Alright. Cure light wounds. Is it gonna? It's gonna say it again. Watch.
What did you do to yourself?
Don't know. Like, cast Doom twice? Why is it telling me that I'm cast? This is so
You know
stupid.
what? Just go in the normal D8 and yeah, just roll a D8 and add 3 to it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, I guess while we travel, I'm gonna sing the Doom song now.
Doom, 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 doom.
9 points. Of
That's a
healing.
good roll.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. So I know you were taken down. You only had the 4 hit points of
I had 4.
damage.
Yeah, I only had 4 damage anyway. It's friggin' retarded. Wasted 9 points. Alright.
But
So I'm back to heal.
as you're walking, Bert stops for a brief moment and kind of hovers his hands around his leg, and there's that pukey yellow glow. And as it is mending the bite marks, you kind of see some. It's really weird. Maybe it's just dirt from the Sahuagins' teeth, but that gets pulled out and the skin mends itself. The swelling goes down, the redness goes down, and there's no longer a burning feeling.
Okay, I got an odd question when it comes to that kind of thing. So it took a bite out of your leg, and when you cast that spell, it made new flesh, essentially. But given we've
Yeah,
already lost all our memories and are now forming new ones, if we kept getting bitten and lost giant chunks of our flesh and kept replacing them, would we even be the same person eventually? Or would we just be a completely different person? Given there'd been nothing that was of our original selves left.
I would call that a question for the scholars, sir.
I believe the flesh is just mending itself, not so much replacing.
It's not like it's making new. I still have scars.
Either way, let's get on the damn road. Can't sit here all day.
Indeed,
Oh,
we're
I'm
off.
discussing this while walking.
Good. We are walking. Let's
Rhea's
move.
just walking away.
Alright, gotta go. Bye.
Stormwing,
Hmm.
what have you done in a past life to be able to ruin roads the way that you do?
She chuckles and she smiles. Well, when you're a decent weight and when you're carrying about 25% of that on top of it, and you just deadfall from the sky, you can make a, well, dent in anything. And she will take her shield off her hip and she'll offer it to Kyrish.
He's going to gently take it.
Roll me a strength check.
Jesus. I'm gonna die.
Tries to pick it up, we just hear a just giant crunch. Oh, no, that's actually a
15.
good roll.
You go to take it and it's a lot heavier than you expected. You don't like lurch forward, but you're just managing to keep the shield up. And you kind of need both arms to be able to hold it steady without too much strain. And seeing this, Amora kind of chuckles with herself.
I mean, to be fair, Kyrish uses a spike shield and a battle axe. So, he'd be kind of sort of used to that sort of deal.
Okay, they seem to be struggling a little bit. If I take it out of you a bit.
Is it a heavier than normal shield?
Yes. You have a
Like-
light shield. She has a heavy shield.
Was it, did you get bit by one of the rats as well? 'Cause I'll admit, I'm still feeling a bit weakened from that.
Hilarious. You lifted. But even with his shield, that was quite some damage.
Yeah, that rat bite is definitely hitting me hard. Because I read up about strength damage. You only heal 1 pip of it each rest. Each long rest.
Ooh.
So it's good unless you get like a restoration spell done. So that's going to take me 5 days to get back up to full.
As you go to take the shield, you are used to being able to strong arm anything. So you take the shield and you realize, oh, I too have to support this with my other arm. And seeing the strength, the oh, let me carry the shield. Oh, let me carry it. Amora starts laughing with herself. She's
This
having
is why I don't. This is why I don't do armor or shields. That and this just makes me front heavy.
I
said
told
was
you.
already front heavy.
I'm not even going to get into that one.
So, shall we continue our journey until nighttime?
I mean, the question remains unanswered, but we can continue.
No, she answered your question.
About even with that shield, like, she shouldn't be able to destroy a road.
Oh, questioning how she managed to jump off the roof with something this heavy.
Practice.
Right.
I mean, I guess you could just swing it around and throw it and keep hold and just go with the momentum.
I suppose you had to have killed a dragon somehow.
She chuckles to herself.
Every night.
Training, practice, dedication, and learning about your enemy. That's pretty much all there is to it. You can kill anything as long as you're smart enough.
So, have you been killing dragons before this guy came around, or just afterwards when he decided to have a thing about reptiles?
This smile slightly fades. It's before him.
Why reptiles of all things? Like, that just seems. I know he's an unhealthy guy anyway, by the sounds of it, but that just seems like we need to ask some serious questions about his taste in things.
Who the bloody hell wouldn't want to ride around on a fire-breathing lizard?
Yes, but why limit yourself to just that when you could. I don't know. Then again, he did take control of a rat, and a
Wait a
rat isn't
minute.
a reptile.
What were you? What? Hold on. Yeah.
What do you expect him to do? Ride around in a Tarask?
What's a Tarask?
I honestly don't know how much of our knowledge is on many things. Like, we obviously knew what a dragon was already.
What the idea is, what's a Tarask? You're just already flipping through one of your books just that you took from around, like, I know, I just found it in here. Sounded cool.
Yeah, sure, it's in a necromancer's book.
So,
Nakuhu?
Ooh.
ooh. Alright.
Not to see just a rasky rasky.
God damn it, life.
As you were finishing this light-hearted conversation, trying to figure things out, the sky darkens. You hear the distant rumbling of thunder. As you draw closer, a light rain begins.
Oh, I don't like that.
The closer you get, it turns into a downpour.
So I feel like I need to just ask right now. Did you hear that thunder?
My
I think we better run. We better take cover.
Oh my goodness, no he didn't. Ow, my brain. Oh. If you want to get down under, I guess you could, find some shelter.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it would be our luck to run right into a storm.
I mean, we can keep going, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me any. Wet's wet, dry's
Is it
dry.
affecting travel?
Nope.
Then let's carry on.
Righto.
Amora, she'll shake her head free from the water and she'll throw a wing up over her head and just walk casually.
No,
As long
look
as we
at you.
As long as we don't have to walk too much out in the open. If that starts to lightning, I'm going to be worried because I'm the tallest target out of us.
Well, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm pretty short.
I'm fairly certain we'll be fine. There's trees, yes?
Sure.
For now, we don't know if it's going to open up into planes or not.
We'll be
Just
fine.
keep going. My god.
You walk a good half hour more and you start to see the city gates. Roll me some spot checks.
23.
Alright.
Thanks.
I got a 19.
Kyrish is so upset by the rain that he's just keeping his head down just to keep from getting his face wet. And...
Oh, he's got his hood drawn. He's soaking wet.
Okay. So he has his hood drawn, and he has it a bit too far over his eyes. He sees like a small flash of light, but doesn't bother to further look at it. But Rhea and Bert see that there are multiple streaks of lightning going straight into the city.
I will announce that. Looks like the lightning's striking directly into the city.
That's not a good sign.
Can't be good.
Can I tell if that looks natural or if that looks like a spell? Or some kind of magic?
Roll me an intelligence check.
5.
That's lightning.
At least it's not over the plains or anything like that, but that's just very unfortunate.
That's very strange.
With a 20 on intelligence check. What do I see?
You don't get a weird feeling from the lightning. Nothing really tingles, your glyphs don't do anything, so you surmise that this is naturally occurring lightning.
Seems the city may be drawing lightning in?
Don't know, that's weird.
Perhaps a magic caster of some sort is performing spells? But the lightning is natural. It's being drawn in somehow. By the way, let's get inside.
You approach the city gates, and there's no one outside, but the doors are closed. Well, the gates are closed.
Kyrish is going to yell up. If these damn doors don't open, I will see if I can find fucking magic to blast them open.
Hang on. Do the old adage trick that we tried before. Goes up to the doors, just hammers on it with the shave and a haircut bar and waits for the 2 bits.
Oh my lord! Can you just like try and open them?
Better to
As
be polite first.
Rhea knocks on the door and Kyrish yells, there are 2 figures that kind of peek over the wall. Oi! Open the damn gate! It's Gondra! It's Gondra? Are you sure? Yeah, there's the gold fellow with the blue things around his head. Oh yeah! Oh wait! Oh man! Oi! Open the damn gates! And the gates will start to rise, and the doors will open at the same time, granting you access.
I have
Kyrish
so many questions right now.
Me too.
Kyrish is just gonna look to the others. I'm bloody popular.
Oh my dear lord.
Looks like you might be able to do like a Sage did and hopefully get some answers.
Well, first I'm gonna start talking to those guys. They clearly know who the hell we are. I don't
Or at
remember
least who
ever
2
being
others are.
here.
She will enter.
Yes, we won't find any answers out here.
No, that's untrue.
My god, I see everything.
Oh my god.
Dun dun dun!
As you enter, you... nope, not your characters. Whoop. And whoop.
I'm sorry, just by scrolling through and seeing one of them, I have many questions right now.
Oh god, Vecna.
Right.
Oh god.
This confession. I never watched Stranger Things before they asked me to be in it.
But as you enter, you are in the northern part of town, and 2 more guards approach the party. The 2 guards from above, they come down, and they are quite short. They might actually be the same size as Korik, and they're very frog-like.
Like lizard folk, lake folk,
No, like frogs.
like frog. Okay,
Frog
well,
frogs.
fucking, that's what goddamn reptiles around here.
Amphibians, but
These are the guards.
Yeah, these are the guards that had seen you from above, and they approach the party. Oh, it seems you got some new friends too. I don't remember the one with wings. Don't remember the lizard. Do you remember the centaur? No, I don't remember the centaur. The centaur's new.
Rhea just tilts her
Wait a
head
minute,
and
what do
looks
you
to the
mean
party.
new? You know us?
Well, apparently they know you, lot.
They're kind of ignoring you because they're now facing each other, kind of having an argument. It's like, no, but she has the same green hair. Yeah, but...
Attention, you two! He's just gonna snap his fingers.
Did I join you lot later on?
What
Oh.
is... Who are you?
Oh, well. They kind of look at you, and then they look at each other, and they look back at you, and they have these frowns.
Look, apologies if I knew you
Such of
quite well,
amnesia.
but unfortunately, yes, we have amnesia.
Don't remember who the fuck you are. I mean,
It's
We,
fair,
Be
we're
polite.
just about starting to remember who the fuck we are.
Dude, I don't know who the fuck we are. True.
the gruffer voiced one, he's more blue in color. He bitch slaps the green one that's a little bit smaller. You said they were ganja. Well, how many people do you know that have a gold man with blue things around his head? They're not very common. Yeah, but that doesn't mean if they look like them. I mean, they could be imposters and you just let them into the city, you asshole. And they kind of start doing that, like, baby slapping hands at each other.
Goodness.
Well,
Look,
wait,
we don't have time
wait.
for y'all bickering.
You may be getting confused there, but at least you recognize this one, though? Like, you recognize them, and... What name did you call the one with the wolf again? Was it, should just look to them. Was it Korik that you said? Because Korik is their name. I think. Yeah, you said Korik, yes. Korik.
Yes, Rhea, it is.
I'm bad with names. And I'm just realizing I'm bad with names.
Don't worry, so am I. As he just flashes his hand, it's got all their names written on his hand.
Oh god, I self-smudged from the rain!
Oh, hell.
The green one will kind of do a stiff arm in the other one's face, kind of knocking the blue one back. Well, yeah, there's Korik, and, he's real popular at Ollie's, and then there's Goomy, who's also at Ollie's.
Wait a minute, Gomi, you talking about me? Like,
You got a nickname.
You guys really don't remember?
You tend to forget things when you fall from the sky.
Yes, being dropped by a dragon will do that to you.
Like, the only two of us that actually know who they are two traveling friends here, and she will motion to Keith and Alundra.
Amora is just looking between the frogs and the group. I guess you guys know these guys, but here's the thing: they got hit with a really powerful amnesia spell, so they practically know their names and basically how they can fight. That's it. That's all they know.
Got hit with a bad amnesia spell and then got hit by the ground.
No, you didn't get hit by the ground.
No, we got hit
Oh,
by an
others.
Amora before we hit the ground.
To be fair, that would also explain it if I had hit that shield.
Fair. That is fair.
The two frogs look at each other, look at Amora, look at the group. Maybe it is the same group. Yeah, it could be. Well, if you don't remember anything, then we might as well take you to the inn so you guys can get a map. So, oh,
I have a
hell.
question while you take us there, if you don't mind. What's with the lightning? Because I thought it was just natural weather, but my friend here thinks that it's been drawn into here.
The blue one will point to, point upward a little bit. Well, because it always, rains here. there's obviously a lot of lightning, so we basically made rods to capture that lightning. It actually powers a lot of the things here. It has a lot of energy, plus it just keeps certain things out, because there are a lot of uncivilized bunch out there, and we don't need that kind of stuff in our cities.
That's actually pretty smart.
Fair. Why does it rain so much? Is it just the area?
Yeah, pretty much. It between the swamp area, and then with us being so close to everywhere else, between the desert and the Badlands, and the trees and the plains. The trees and the plains are the same. I don't give a shit. I never paid attention in geology.
Thank you for going to school.
Geography. So, clearly we need to go to this Ollie's place.
I mean,
I better to get to the inn first to make sure that we can actually get a room for the night. Then we can start exploring before it gets to night.
Sound logic.
so you all head to the inn. This is a nicely built inn made out of stone. As you approach it, there is a streak of lightning. You hear the boom of the thunder before the lightning strikes. And as you all kind of look at it, it gets absorbed by one of the rods that is on top of the inn. And you're safe.
Hear me out on this idea. We get ourselves a miniature one of that. We absorb the lightning. Then we find some way to shoot the lightning back out.
I like the idea, but I'm not too technological. I don't feel.
So you want to lasso some lightning? Is what you're saying?
Lightning cannon.
What would stop it from just exploding in the container?
I mean, if we know it's going to be exploding, then we just toss it in it's a bomb.
Perhaps we use magic to draw it in and keep it in?
Well, I don't know, but if you guys are clearly that interested in it, I'm sure there's probably an engineer or somebody around here that you could talk to about it.
I tell you, Rhea, I don't believe any of us are gonna be carrying cannons anytime soon. You, however, we could probably mount it on your back.
I'd prefer it to be a carryable thing. I don't trust it being mounted to my back. If it's somewhere where I can't see it that easily, I worry that someone else is going to use it for nefarious deeds.
I believe most of us are worried you're going to trample us.
I'm
Not
worried about
that.
I'm worried about Mr. Flibble.
Morris starts to chuckle. You know, if we make it big enough, we could put Bert in there, scare him, and then we'd have a literal shit cannon.
That is not going on my back.
Oh, I love this idea! Yes, it will go on your back!
The poo cannon. Definitely has some.
Aptly dubbed the shit stirrer.
Shit slinger would be more like appropriate, I think. We'd be shit slingers.
Oh, God.
If we could.
So I've just had the nightmarish image now of like a super soaker. But it's like a horse that goes into the tank.
Oh
and the
my
horse just
god.
goes around and up the ass.
I was thinking even more primitive and just like a water wheel type mechanism that would just throw continuous poo from a pipe in a general direction in front of you.
Oh, what is wrong with this party?
This
A lot.
explains why. This explains why everywhere we go, someone seems to know us. They see us coming, it's like, oh, it's them guys again. Oh no.
Everybody better bust out their pooper scoopers. It's about to get deep.
As you head into the tavern, the guards will wave. Hope you enjoy your stay here like you did last time. Yeah, we need to get into more shit. That was fun. Not literal, kinda avoiding eye contact with Bert.
Oh, really?
I mean,
All right.
okay, that just two quick things about that. One, I don't know, apparently I wasn't here last time with you lot. And two, that means that you've been like this before the incident.
Look, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Same? How
What
could we?
exactly do you guys mean? What did we do last time? What was fun about it?
Well, I mean, Cork was at Ollie's, for the ladies, and then Gumi was there for the alcohol, and holy shit, we made some really cool things. It was awesome.
What do you mean you made some cool things?
Are you not? The blue one looks at you. You're not in the bum run business anymore.
Anymore?
Vampid, it's canon now.
Wait a minute. What the? There was bum rum to be had?
Well, I mean, we obviously can't drink it, but it was really cool, cause, it was basically explosive. Without gunpowder. It was awesome.
So, you're telling me that you made explosives out of shit that was fermented?
Well,
I mean, it
we
makes
didn't make it. You attacked the rum cask, and we don't know why, but your body did not agree with it, so you had a shitstorm, and then we had the brilliant idea of kind of bottling it up, and we don't know what is up with your poop chute, but it's explosive, literally, because we accidentally set it on fire. And it went boom. So you made a business out of it.
We get a new subclass in for this.
And when did
So-
you gather my poo?
Sworn homebrew that shit, literally.
You're the one that had the idea. Because you were really embarrassed to try to clean it up, and we put it in a bottle, and then we set it too close to a candle.
What has this campaign turned into? Oh my god!
Well then, bum rum is real.
There I was, just making a joke about it.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
hell.
Like, we can't even put that down to just a residual memory, because I wasn't here last time with you lot.
Apparently. Who knows? Maybe we disguised you as a horse.
I
Go look to them.
can just imagine that rubber horse head being put on Rhea.
God.
She'll just, she'll just look to the two and be like, I mean, okay, this is stuff I need to ask. You recognise them lot? Do you recognise that one? It's your point to Sage.
Yeah! Yeah, that's the girl with the dude!
The dude?
Yeah, he kind of looks like Golden Boy. Which, by the way, you need to get him drunk. He is fun when he's drunk.
So,
Oh, yeah.
oh, you recognise them lots. And yet, not, I wasn't there.
Well, you look familiar, but at the same time, it's weird because we don't, your lime hair is one of a kind. We just don't recognize you with the horse part.
She'll just look back to, like, the lower half of her. They look to the others. What kind of disguise did we use last time?
Apparently a damn good one.
They kind of look at each other. But, our shift ends in like 3 hours. So, like, if y'all want to come out to Ollie's and hang out, that'd be totally rad. We could get into more trouble.
What trouble?
I mean, we made bum rum. What if we make his piss? Explosive pee.
I've officially taken my glasses off and face palmed. Let's just note that right now. Like, not in character wise, just like in real life.
Oh, God.
Well, we might be there, we might not. I'm not
Oh.
certain. I need to go get me a room.
You're allergic to rum. That's why you shit.
I said a room, not rum.
Although that would explain everything that's been happening over the past few days.
Wait, I'm allergic to what? Did you just... What the fuck? Blasphemy! I don't like your... What? I'm
So you're allergic to rum, you're allergic to horses. What are you not allergic to?
His own
Well-
shit, apparently.
It might even be explosive, so it's definitely toxic to me.
Oh,
It's toxic to the rest of us.
I'm getting a room. See you later.
Yeah, agreed.
Hey, boy. You walk into the tavern, and it is much cleaner and quieter than Papa Squat. The barkeep is currently facing away from you, but you do notice that this barkeep has green scales.
What is with the reptilian folk around here? Like, this seems to be a...
Don't be racist. The others were amphibians.
Well, green, scaly, frogs, whatever. Lizard folk, frog folk.
They're not the same. It's like trying to compare me to your short ass.
Yeah, you could never be this good looking.
Oh, smell that bad.
I smell wonderful. Need parts of me.
Flies, yes.
Parts of me.
I'm just thankful that I've got this mask for that.
It's not
Okay, for some
bad
reason, my
thing.
mind instantly went to the horse mask.
Oh god.
Oh, I am evil.
It's thankful that I've got this mask for that because this plague doctor mask isn't giving me enough coverage.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, God.
At hearing your banter, the barkeep turns around and their amber-colored eyes look back at you. Oh, well, look who it is! The mighty
Oh.
Gandra back again!
We don't owe the bar anything, do we?
If you did, I would have told you to get the fuck out.
Excellent, excellent, because we don't remember a fucking thing.
The barkeep kind of has a quizzical look on his face. I mean, I know that you can get your drink on, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Seems
No.
we have a bit of amnesia.
Yes, we drank a little bit too much, yes.
I drank too much. Can't remember shit. That's what it must have
He sort of whispers to the others, perhaps we keep this amnesia thing to a minimum, yes?
been. Sure, but they clearly know us. I want to know why they know us.
They know you.
What they know
Well,
about
they know
us.
you lads.
True enough.
The barkeep kind of just looks at you looks at the party weirdly, just shrugs. Well, it has been a while. Been at least a year or so.
Long.
Yeah,
What were we up to the last time we were in there?
Well, the memory's a bit fuzzy. What were we doing here last? I can't quite remember.
Well, you had stopped here for some religious guidance. Well, some of you. That one, and he points his webbed finger at Korik. He got real friendly with some of the people over at Ollie's.
Indeed.
Yes, we've been told.
So we need to get what, rooms? Do you have rooms for open rooms?
Oh yeah, I got rooms for days. And he'll reach under the counter and have some keys in his hands. Are any of you sharing rooms? Or are you gonna be separated, have your peace and quiet?
I'd like a separate room, please, for my own peace and quiet and study.
Bloody hell, yes.
I think you're going to need a separate room anyway, just because of how much size I'm going to take up in it.
Indeed, I couldn't share. Achoo! Sorry, I couldn't possibly share a room with.
You forgot to take your medication again, haven't you?
Indeed.
He will kind of have a key in the middle of pointer and the middle finger and his thumb, and kind of flick his wrist and kind of, like in a cool cat way, kind of toss the key to each of you. But yeah, your rooms are the same place they were last time, all the way on the back, and for your ease of access on the first floor, because fuck them stairs, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Of course,
Alright.
those downstairs ain't very friendly.
I'm getting some damn rest. Good night, you guys.
I might go check out Ollie's after I go check out my room.
So,
I want to go in my room and search it to see if there's anything that I might like.
when you say the same rooms that we had last time,
Wait, there was a last time?
We knew this.
But I
yes, we
mean,
knew that it was here last
which
time, but
rooms?
I'm just more concerned about because they didn't recognize me. They apparently recognized a disguised me, I'm assuming. But they didn't recognize the centaur part. Do you, or...?
I mean, your voice is very soothing and familiar to my fishy ears. You may have shit might have happened and you may look different, but you know what? That's okay. As long as you're still the same person inside, who gives a shit on what you look like on the outside?
I suppose.
So, you weren't always a centaur?
She'll just kind of stutter slightly, like, I don't know anymore. I thought I was, but apparently
Can
no one
be
here recognized the centaur part. So it was either a hell of a disguise, or
What
I
the
don't
hell would
know.
you have been disguised as? A hot dog?
I honestly don't know.
This has just been fantastic, everyone. I'm getting some rest.
Alright.
She'll
Kyrish
make
is
her way
going
to her
go his
room.
Yep.
Everybody heads to their respective rooms. You all travel in the to the back past the bar counter, and you notice that on the doors there are different shapes on the doors. And as you kind of look at your keys, a little bit confused, you notice that the key heads look similar to the symbols on the door. Kyrish's key will have what looks to be a rectangle on top of the key head, and your door is somewhat in the back, but the door that it resembles is that of a book emblem on the door. Rhea, your key head is in the shape of a sword, and that is all the way at the end of the hallway, kind of by itself. Bert, your key will have the shape of the sun, and yours is across the hall from Kyrish. Sage will have, it almost looks like you see her go into the room with almost like a plain T on the door. Amora will go into the room with the skull and crossbones. Keith will take the door with the shield. And Korik will go into the door that has the theater mask, where half of it is smiling and the other half is sad.
Before Kyrish actually goes in, he's going to ask the others, did anyone actually pay the tavern owner?
Shit, no, they just gave us keys like we own the place. I wasn't gonna question it. I figured they just got caught. I don't know.
Not that I'm trying to be ungracious, but doesn't this just keep happening?
When we were here last time, we didn't open a tab, did we?
And it doesn't seem like we owe anything anywhere we go.
Exactly.
So does that make us either infinitely rich and we're too stupid to know it, or were we heroes of some sort?
Oh, we were obviously famous for something.
Were we
At least
celebrities?
popular.
Well,
Maybe
let's
we
go
were
to Ollie's and figure this out. I mean, we could sleep anytime, but I want to go find out some. Ollie's place sounds like a really somebody there knew us.
What time of day is it?
It's about 6-7 o'clock. The surprise of the rain slowed your progress down, so if it wasn't for the unexpected rain, you would have made it before the what did I say, 6-hour mark last episode. But it's relatively nighttime.
Thank you.
Perfect time to go for a drink.
While that might be, I don't think it's quite the time to catch people at their businesses. At least most.
Wasn't Ollie's like a drinking establishment?
Well, they did say that you were having right there for drinks, and our smaller friend went there for other business, so
It sounds more like a brothel if Korik was going there.
Well, you know, sometimes many drinking establishments have those establishments linked
So
to them because, you know, drunk people like to fuck.
So it makes sense that it'd be open later than some of the others.
That too. A very good idea. Not that I'm very well versed on these whole unholy establishments. I couldn't tell you one way or another.
I mean, I guess even if it's shut, we could check where it is, and therefore we can get back to it the next day.
If that's what you so choose to do.
Fair enough. Let's get this over with. I'm bloody well beat from the day.
Alright. Now you're talking my language. Let's go drinking, boys.
Alright, so you're going to head to Ollie's.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Cheap.
These are my boys. I'm gonna smash. Beat cheeks.
So, as you go back out, before you leave, you may want a map, because if you don't remember this place real well, it's real easy to get lost.
I was fit to ask for directions when we got to the lobby, though, to the inn.
A map will be helpful, thanks. Speaking of something that we were discussing up there, that we should probably ask. Why did we not have to pay for the rooms?
I mean, you're Gondra. You're the biggest badasses of Ardnog. Who am I to charge some of the greatest heroes?
What?
Gondra.
Ganja? What the?
Yeah, this name keeps coming up. Gondra. Is that
It-
like our team name?
Are you sure it's not ganja and we're not from the city of Dank?
With my lungs, I'm pretty sure.
The bartender looks very confused. I feel like you just swore at me, but I'ma let it go. But that's what you introduced yourselves as when you came in here about a year ago.
Oh, yeah?
Huh.
And we were badasses? You say great adventurers?
Well, yeah.
Apologies,
What
my
made it
good
so?
toad.
You
We've
have-
had. God damn it, I'm sorry.
Do you have? What are these legends about us? Like, what makes us? What makes us so heroic? What stories have you known that makes us worthy of not paying for our rooms?
I mean, the fact that you liberated, pretty much 3 towns and kinda kicking ass and saving people left and right, that's good in my book.
Well, I don't even remember. Maybe. Yeah. Well, okay. Cool. Good enough.
Well,
Thank you.
confirmed. We're badasses.
There we go. I'm a badass, certifiably short in stature, but huge in heart.
You're a badass with a badass. Now let's go find this place.
Let's go find this place.
Who takes the map from the barkeep?
Well, who can read?
I mean, everybody can.
You sure? Some of the folks on the list, I don't know if they can read or not.
I can read. I had to spend the skill point to make sure I could.
There you go. That's what I was gonna say. Oh, you got me. All right, cool.
Wait,
Go
does
on.
that mean I can't read?
I'll take the map. I'm
It's because
pretty well traveled. I can read a map pretty well.
it's because barbarians start with a thing called illiteracy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
But we have to spend 2 skill points to gain the ability to read and write.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I
Unless
just
they
spent 2.
multi-class.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's awesome. I was
So
trying
I
to pull his card because I was gonna say you're illiterate because you're a barbarian, but no, I guess you beat me to it. Damn it. That's a good one. People are like, I'm a barbarian. I'm like, cool, you can't read or write. They're like, oh. Yeah, you're Tommy Dum Dum, Willie Lump Lump.
So,
Off to Ollie's? I'll take the. Like I said, I'll take the map. I don't care.
when you take the map, wherever your fingers make contact with the paper, they tingle a little bit. Not a burning sensation, but this is magical sensation.
Detect magic.
Well, you know
I
it's
don't
magic.
even need to. I know it's a magic map. Alright, cool. Let me look at it and check it out and see. What is it? And it's just a map from here to Ollie's?
No, it's a map of Bralc.
The whole town. Okay.
It's specifically from here to Ollie's. It's like a little hand-drawn
That's
map
what I thought it
with
was.
crayon.
Like come on a napkin, you just drew scribbles, and here's
Yeah, must just
here,
go in the
you're
pocket.
here, go this way. Yeah.
I love this campaign.
Me too.
I'm glad that really.
I mean, come on, I gotta treat every NPC like they have an intelligence of like 6. So I can feel it tingle.
Mm-hmm.
You go so
When
good.
I look at it and I turn in different directions, does it show me on the map?
No.
Okay, so it doesn't show you where you're at.
He's
No,
just
it
sitting
does
there
not.
steering it like it's a steering wheel.
Well, I was hoping like your phone would change directions with the GPS pointer. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, well. Alright, well then I guess we're going to. Is it Ollie's house? Yeah?
I mean, it starts with Ollie, so I'm assuming Olidammara's house is Ollie's.
Yeah, that's what I assumed too. If this is a picture of our map, then I would assume, yeah. So off we go.
All right.
I have to ponder now, just like looking over the shoulder at the map. Is we his first name, or is we just referring to the fact that he's small?
Who the fuck is we?
Down there, towards the bottom right, there's a place called Wee Jass's Funerals.
Well, we are apparently
Oh,
the ganja whatever? What was that?
wait. I don't know. Ganja. Yeah, Ganja Kings. I don't know what we are. Still.
Gonga? Gonguzla?
I heard something else.
Cum Guzzler?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Oh
No, that's gonna have to be edited.
no, fuck that.
How long does it take, or how big is the city? Like how long is it gonna take to cross the city?
It's gonna be about a 5-minute walk.
Apparently
And
big enough we needed a goddamn map.
well, I assume that we're gonna want to check out our surroundings. What do I see?
Did you exit the
Yeah, I'm
tavern?
exiting in with the
Right.
map in my hand and just gonna try and step out and see what we see.
Well, when you step out of the inn, you're going to see many houses, and obviously with the inn at your back, you see the paved roads. Who all is outside?
Oh, Kyrish is going with as well, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Korik's probably outside with us.
yep, Rhea's outside.
Yeah, upon hearing brothel,
Oh yeah, Korik is
Korik
so with us.
Yeah, I'll come to the brothel. I mean, Ollie's with you. Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Sage, are you coming as well?
Nah, I'm gonna stay inside. I'm just tired and
Alright.
kind of freaking out right now.
Try and not get possessed again.
She kind of narrows her eyes and just flips you off.
That means we're friends.
Mora will come out. I think Keith and I will stay here as well, just in case anything does happen. We won't have another Tarn incident in the alleyways. But if you need us, well, if you need Keith, she looks at Kyrish, you know how to get a hold of him. As you were wandering, the storm's let up a bit. It's still drizzling. Roll me some spot checks.
That's a
That's
13 from
impressive.
me.
An 18.
Alright.
I rolled a 16.
Very nice. As you're all walking down the street, you notice that it's actually lit up, but you don't see torches. Instead, you see wooden posts that have been secured in the paved road. And you kind of see a glass bulb emitting light.
Magically?
You don't sense anything magical about this. However, Bert with the highest wait, who rolled the 18?
I do.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Bert, as you're kind of looking at these, you pause briefly to inspect that there is a black kind of red going from the bulb, wrapping around the wooden post and going into the ground.
What kind of wizardry have we here?
Yeah.
Seems they have lit light with some strange device. It's not flame by conventional sense. That's for sure.
Those folk were saying about the city being powered by the
Yeah,
lightning?
capturing lightning or some such mystery. I don't know.
So this could
Perhaps.
be
Beyond my
something that
knowledge.
this could be that something that's carrying the lightning around.
Perhaps.
Huh.
Interesting.
Ingenious.
Yeah, I'm not gonna slice into
Where
it.
the hell's the drink?
I'd rather not. In Ollie's. We're not in Ollie's yet.
We got to get the drink. I need some drinks.
Not the rum, apparently. Try other drinks tonight. If
No
you're
rum
allergic to...
tonight?
Apparently you're allergic.
I just don't know what else there is to drink. All I could remember was rum.
Not to mention, given how it went last time, apparently, while you were here. If you try and do that again, they may just ban you from Ollie's.
Well, let's
Unless
go
Ollie's
see
a
how the...
pyromaniac, I don't know.
I mean, let's go see what could possibly happen. Maybe we'll get a warm reception. Maybe we won't. Either way, I'll be prepared.
Yeah, that's fair.
As you are walking down the street, you hear very loud music. You hear just loudness from the otherwise quiet Sydney. And as you draw clearer, there is a building. It's quite large, about 3 stories tall. And there is yellow light spilling onto the streets. And as you approach, you see the sign above the door, Olidammara's house.
Do we... I'm gonna give you another spot check. Like, is there people outside of the place, or they're just all contained within? And sounds like rowdy going on.
There's a few people outside, but a majority of the people are inside.
Well, I guess Leigh says I got the map and we found the place. I'll step inside.
As you go inside, you are covered in the yellow light, and there's a whole bunch of people. There's people around various tables with cards and with coins everywhere. The bar is packed full with people that there's no place to sit at the bar. You see provocatively dressed women, and they are not just frogs, but there's other races as well. And Korik has a shit-eating grin on his face. Well, see you guys later. And he's going to...
Happy humpings.
He and Solus are going to kind of follow the women back upstairs.
Solus.
Hmm.
It would be Cox blocks.
A 13.
You see, there is kind of a toad. He seems pretty tall for the frog, and he's a little portly. And you notice that he's kind of sitting at a smaller table. He has a female frog on either side, and behind him are two very surprisingly stocky frogs. And he's just enjoying a drink, and he's just pleasantly watching everybody.
Is he sitting at the table or is he behind the bar?
He is sitting at a table.
Oh, he is gonna spawn them so hard.
So, is there any open available chairs anywhere in the vicinity?
There are a few empty chairs.
I'm gonna go grab one and present myself with a seat at his table.
As you go to just walk up to this table and sit down, the two frog guards will unfold their arms and start to move, and the portly frog holds up a hand. Welcome back, Gumi. How ya been?
Well, if to be honest, I don't recall your name, and I'm not being impolite, but I've had a mild head injury and can't seem to grasp where I've been or what I've been up to for the last little bit, and so I'm kind of looking for answers and was pointed in this direction that there might be somebody here that knew me and might know of my affairs. Apparently I've been here before.
Well, to reintroduce myself, I am just a lowly follower of Ollie. But they all call me Dawn around here.
Follower of Ollie.
Olidammara, the trickster god.
Indeed. Okay. I have no clue, but I'm gonna try and bluff my way through this conversation.
He kind of looks over your shoulder. I see you've brought Rhea and the Master of Lighting as well.
The who? The
What?
master. What?
Master of Lightning? Also, he know me by name. That means I must have come in here by disguise. Well,
So,
not in disguise, because maybe I just went in disguise to the tavern and shared it afterwards. I don't know.
The frog will beckon for Kyrish and Rhea to come join him. I saw Korg as well, but I know that he's a
he's
horny little fuck, so might as well just let him do his thing.
yeah, so you knew us as a group that traveled together? Like, I'm still trying to piece together my memory.
I mean, you're a few wigs short, but I mean, they could be doing other things. You're missing the bushy-haired girl, Sage. That was fun seeing how awkward she was in a place like this.
Oh, I'm
She's
sure.
decided to stay behind at the tavern for tonight. She needs to catch up on some rest.
You mean the inn, not the tavern?
In tavern, same thing.
Yeah, depending on where you sleep.
I see you two still bicker like an old married couple.
Hey. But that's not what we're here about. I'm seriously trying to find answers to. I've heard rumors that we were called the Ganja, or
Ganja, yeah.
How do you spell that?
what is that? What was its meaning? Like, do you know where that originated at? Or
I'm not 100% sure. You just said we're ganja and just left it be.
We are weed.
Ganja.
Eh?
Tasty.
But you spell that as in G as in good. O N D R A.
Huh. Yeah, does
Ganja.
that seem to bring back any memories at all?
Bundle.
Because I don't remember, like, that could be a brand of underwear for all I know. We could all be wearing the same kind.
With him spelling it out, the three of you would get the normal tickle on your brain, but you also feel this sense of pride. Like, yeah, that's who we are. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
We're
there's some
ganja.
badasses. Okay, well, I feel like I should be proud of the deeds, but I don't rightly recall what I should be proud of.
Wait, I just
Something about liberating towns, or
I just realized something. Maybe the reason we're not putting two and two together with what Ganja is maybe it's in a different language?
well, yeah, I suppose that could be.
I mean, between us and Sage, we seem to know quite a few languages. Could be in
Yeah.
any one of those songs.
What language? Is it Illumian, Common, Celestial, Dwarven?
It's common.
Really? Okay, well, if
Is
it's
it
really
is,
ganja, then...
is it
Gandra.
Gonjur?
Bruh!
Dra.
Oh my god,
Okay,
it
Gondra.
sounded like you were
Okay,
saying
so
ganja.
good old neighbors doing righteous adventures. Gotta be an acronym, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Huh.
It does mind me asking.
Wait a minute. If I spin the letters around, it says dragon.
Oh shit.
Was that a message to ourselves?
If so, that'd imply that you knew what was going to happen to us.
They have no idea.
How would we even know what was going to happen to us?
Don't know.
Clearly, we wouldn't know that now because we don't know shit from Shinola. But
Things will open up as we keep going, I suppose.
Okay.
No. Yes.
I need
well, in
to
that
ask you.
case, let me ask you this, Mister. What was it again?
Don.
From Bad Names. Don, yeah. Don Juan. Okay. So what was my drink of choice the night that I was here last? Do you remember?
Well, you had a whole cask of rum. And then you shit all over the floors like a dog.
Of course I did.
But we actually did find out something pretty cool. For whatever reason, your dwarven ass is literally explosive.
So are
Of
you the people
course
behind
it
the
is.
Blum Rum?
You named it bum rum. We called it a shit bomb. But you liked bum rum because it rhymed.
Well, by God, then it's Bum Rum. And we need to get to making some more of it. Bring me a cask of ale.
Oh no.
Oh, hell.
You notice I said ale and not rum, right? When we get this party started, I'm gonna get tore up on some ale first. Then I'll get the explosive diarrhea from a case of a bottle of rum.
How do we know it's not just all alcohol at this point?
Because after we cleaned up the mess, we gave him some whiskey and he was just fine.
Really?
Okay.
So I can drink whiskey, but I can't drink rum.
You can have any alcohol you want as long as it ain't rum.
You can have a whiskey drink. You can have a vodka drink. You can have a lager drink. You can have a cider drink.
Oh my lord.
I have worked 2
Can I
songs
have a
in
hot
today.
Dickens cider, please?
Wait, what?
Said, can I have a hot Dickens cider, please? You know, Dickens, the dude that makes the ciders. Dickens.
Oh, I actually don't know that. I
Hurts.
don't do cider myself, so I'm like, why would you want someone's dick in your cider?
Yeah, I heard something completely different there. I
Hot
made the really
Dickens
bad pun, and I
cider.
heard you say, "Can I have a hot
Stick my
Dickens
dick in
cider?"
cider.
I wanted my Dickens cider. Like, what the? What? I didn't say I wanted a dick in my cider. I said I wanted a hot Dickens cider.
Oh,
It's a cider joke. Come on, people. Holy hell. Now I've changed my mind. Can I just have a fucking tankard of ale, please?
Don
Ay,
will
ay, ay.
nod to one of his guards and he will walk off and come back with a large tankard of ale and place it down in front of Bert.
So, I do have a question, Don. Because with the 3 people we've interacted with so far in this town, I have had different conflicting issues. The guards didn't recognize me. The inn owner recognized the voice, but you just seem to recognize me outright.
Yeah, so there's nothing odd about her, and he's going to, like, do little hand motions toward Rhea's horse ass.
What? Rhea, what are you doing here?
Don will lean over and whisper to one of the lady on his right, your left. Roll me a listen check.
Oh,
Listen.
the one time when it would be good to see you in. I get the nat 1 finally for an 11.
Oh shit, you don't hear
Ooh.
nothing but your own
I
breathing.
got an 18.
That one sucked. I got a 6.
Rhea, you feel like it's impolite to eavesdrop on someone that is clearly trying to hide information from you, so you're just all like, I'm gonna look elsewhere. Bert, you were too focused on your tankard to hear anything, but Kyrish, you hear, check for magic, baby. The female will kind of look at Rhea, and she'll cock her head a little bit, and she will curtly
I
nod.
assure you, there is no magic with this ass.
You need me
Unless
to
you count
find
the
out?
unless you count the magic of me being able to punch a hole in a wall with it. Not that I've tried that, but
Or
Oh,
them
you saw what I
practically
did.
out of
amount of
walls.
poop
You
that
saw
it
what I did with the rats.
produces. That's pretty magical. Them some huge piles of shit.
Dawn will let you all finish talking. Really? Because my baby just, practically your entire lower half is, sparkling with magic.
Just slowly
What?
looks down.
Your ass is magical!
Hold up, I'm detecting magic.
Yeah,
But what-
I...
But what
Urge.
you're saying is I got those magic feet. Or hooves, I guess.
So I detect
He's-
magic. Do I see magical sparkles coming off her ass?
It's not her ass per se, but it's, you would be able to see puke yellow sparkles. It's a little bit sparse in the back, but the closer you get to where the torso would meet the horse, that is the most concentrated of
Hold on
the
a second.
sparks.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to focus on that for all 3 rounds, so 18 seconds. And just kind of focus on if I can figure out what school it is. So I guess that's a spellcraft skill check.
As you're doing that, Rhea, you can feel the heavy gazes of Bert and Kyrish just kind of staring at you.
Okay, if is this what any female looks like when
Looks
Korik looks at them?
You're a lovely slab of
Yes.
horse meat. Just
you
hold on
are.
a second.
She's just absolutely.
I mean, if you're detecting magic, are you picking up anything from that one over there that's trying to cheat at the table? She'll point over to what she sees as Mr. Flibbles trying to cheat at dice.
Dawn will look at your direction. No one's cheating.
No, he's playing fair. Ah, I thought he was cheating.
Is there any glyphs written to hold the spell onto her? If there is a spell on Rhea?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Which
Um,
skill? Knowledge Arcana?
what do you mean by the glyphs?
Is there writing markings on her to keep a magical spell in place? I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
No, there is nothing. There's no words or anything.
So what am I detecting is okay, let's see here. Knowledge Arcana. Do that. Oh no, it didn't. Well, I rolled a natural 1 for a total check of 3.
Oh.
And that one in my knowledge. I have amnesia. My name Forrest Gump. I have amnesia now.
It's that time when the alcohol just decides to hit.
Yep.
I'm not drunk enough or I'm too drunk, and I'm not sure which one it is. Just, I don't know shit. Go back to drinking.
Oh, you know shit.
Not till the rum starts.
Kyrish, what other magic identifying stuff do you have?
I don't have anything.
Too bad Sage isn't with you. All you know is that it's your magic.
My magic meaning.
You cast whatever is on Rhea.
What the fuck?
Because that puke yellows, those puke yellow sparkles are the same ones that you've seen multiple times during your spell casting.
Rhea, we have kind of an issue. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, so please don't be upset. But whatever is magical that's done to you, I apparently did it, and I don't know if that means I can undo it or if we need to go find out what it is. I can't identify it. Maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I honestly. I'm too drunk to give a fuck right now, so it really doesn't matter to me whether your horse's ass glitters. I'm just telling you what I know.
I'd be more bad about it if I knew what it was.
Well, see, and that's just it. How do you know you weren't a gorgeous woman and I turned you into a fucking horse?
Maybe just all centaurs are like this?
Maybe I helped you out from being a little halfling and turned you into a useful centaur so you could pack around me with a giant lance and we used to kill dragons. I don't know. I know more about this than you do, and I will try again in the morning after I've had a good rest. And this ale.
You can trample him now, Rhea.
That's already happened. Do you not remember in the armor shop? And I start to get belligerent. Do you not remember me bloody, balled up underneath a giant horse?
Yes, and I also remember quite vividly you just saying that Rhea is only useful now.
I didn't mean. I've been drinking. What I meant to say was, if she was a halfling, maybe I turned her into a centaur so that she could carry large items, like one of our fallen soldiers. Because I can't imagine me being who I think I am inside and who I feel I am inside would ever do it out of malice or ill will.
Fallen soldiers, do we look like we would be in an army?
Soldiers? I don't feel like I'm a soldier. I feel like I'm lost. That's, if you honestly want to know how I feel lost. I don't know who I am. I don't know if I have any family. I mean,
And you're not the only one.
and I'm glad, but we haven't really had time to sit down and talk about how we feel. It's all just been a let's hurry up and push forward because we need to find answers. And there's a lot to deal with. Why do you think I drink so much? I think that's why I drink so much. I'm not even sure why I drink so much.
I think you just drink as you're a damn dwarf. Unless you're
That was
polymorphed or something
awfully
as well.
fucking racist, wasn't it? You stereotypical man. You lucky.
Are you going to deny it?
Well,
That
no,
your
but
fathers and your
I mean,
forefathers didn't drink as much as you
I,
do a day?
I don't know if I have forefathers. I think I only have one.
God damn it.
And the dwarf just chuckles into his beer, finishes his ale, and says, "Well, Don, did we do any irreparable damage that couldn't be I mean, did we leave any unpaid tabs or do any damage that wasn't paid for?"
Not in my establishment. If anything, you actually made it better. And he nods his head towards Kyrish.
Wait a minute. How so?
This one was actually smart enough to figure out, hey, if we use we call them the lightning rods. If we kind of have their power in a centralized location, we don't have to worry about our torches getting wet. We have a light 24/7.
Whatever that means.
That means that
Okay.
that
So
means
you're
that
telling me that you have an infinite power supply because of the lightning?
not only that, that also means that Kyrish set this up.
Well, that means Kyrish is a brilliant person, but my question is this. Have you never looked into the phenomenon of why your city is getting basically struck hundreds of times by lightning in the first place?
I
That
don't
just
know,
seems
man.
strange. Does it happen everywhere else, or is it just in your city?
It's just the area, mainly the swampy area. Look, I don't know anything about the weather, I just accept it.
Huh.
Let's
Okay.
look at the important things here, Goombert. I'm a fucking genius.
That is only true in your past life. As of right now, you could be as ignorant as a babe. Tell me how all that stuff with the lights works.
Certainly, once you could actually understand it.
So, you're telling me that I'm not only destined to be an alcoholic because I'm a dwarf, but I'm stupid too?
Oh no, I didn't say that. Just it's a bit harder to understand things when you're inebriated.
Just want to hear you explain to me how it works, because I honestly don't think that you remember.
Yes, and I'd honestly like you to stop shitting yourself every 5 minutes, but we can't always have what we want.
In essence, you don't know shit about shit.
Oh, no, I really don't.
Well, that's unfortunate, because you sound like you used to be a genius, and to have lost that ability kind of sucks.
That is quite a shame.
However, we're here for answers, so let's get us some fucking answers. We're sitting around drinking, feeling sorry for ourselves, and we should be out there fucking finding why the hell this happened and who did it. And we know who did it, but where the fuck he's at so we can get some revenge.
And do what, exactly?
Maybe I should just pray for enlightenment.
Goombert,
feel
we
like
already
I
failed
should.
once if we actually did try this.
So what? We should just give up? Let him take over?
No. Quite the contrary, in fact. I believe we need to perhaps hit some more cities. Find out who we really are. Before we actually make any solid plans.
So, Dawn,
Yeah, man.
where were we staying when were we staying at the inn? And that's the only place that we had business in town was here in the inn?
I mean, at the end of the day, you went back to the inn, but you visited all over. Kind of seeing what was around. For your holy guidance, you kind of went to, either, oh, what the hell, there's so many places. You either went to Bacab's, or you went to
What's Bacab's?
the major library. It's about
Okay.
a good 10-minute walk from here.
So there's books there.
And
Are
then
there
there's also the Holy Mercenary Group down south. That's a good half-hour walk.
What's that place called?
Good God, the city's large.
The official name is Erroneous's Protectors.
But we weren't a part of them.
Nah, man. Y'all aren't goody two-shoes. Pennies get twisted so easily, bunch of group.
So what you're saying is that we wouldn't have visited those spots then. Can you tell me where your nearest place of meditation for, say, priests or high priests? Is there a place such as a temple or around here I might be able to go do some meditation and maybe think upon what I choose to do next in our journey?
He closes his eyes and thinks about it. You may want to go to the crossroads. That's the best place for, deciding where to go.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your insight. Is there anything else you can tell us about us? As far as stories you might have heard, tales of our heroic deeds, or any reason of or insight more as to who we are?
All I know is that you started up in Gula. Don't know why, but that's where Pete said that y'all met up.
Gula. What is
That
Gula?
name has come up before.
I've heard it. Yes, Gula. How far is that away from here?
It's about a 3-day, if you have a mount, that is, 3-day travel time. If you're walking, I'd say about a week.
Okay. Do you do you know of any jobs that are, or any I don't know, any adventurous type things that we might have been talking about doing or being on the road to do?
His posture becomes straightened and he kind of leans over on the table.
I'll hunker in like I want him to whisper whatever he's about to tell us.
Either you're fucking with me as some sick joke, or you're imposters, which I don't really care for. Cause not even Olidammara himself would stoop so low as to fuck with a friend like that.
Really, between us, it's option 3.
It's like this, okay? I'm not messing with you. I'm being completely honest when I'm asking you these questions because I want to learn more about what the hell we are doing and where we've been. I'm trying to retrace my steps. I've lost something of great value and I'm trying to relocate it.
I believe it's what the common term is known as amnesia.
Yeah, I've lost my fucking mind and I want it back. So I'll go to the crossroads or wherever else you might say I've been to go try and retrace my steps and regain my memories. Is there a priest or a healer, somebody that you can recommend in this town?
He will lean back. You better be glad that you ran into me first and that I have a real good sense of character. If you want to try to be healed, you may want to go to the church. From here it's about a 5-minute walk. If you want better reception on your amnesia, figure out what the fuck you were doing, go to the Outcast.
The Outcast?
It's on the map.
The Outcast's house, huh? Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Don, and your friendship, because I can't trust anybody. And the fact that I had to come here and even ask these questions could get out to the wrong people, and I don't want that to happen. So I appreciate your discreetness and please keeping our calamities to yourself.
Yes, Goombert, remember when I was saying perhaps we should keep that to minimum? And within
fair-
5 minutes, we're already telling everybody in a damn tavern.
To be fair, it was me that brought it up because
To be
we
honest,
were being
with
accused
both
of being
you,
imposters.
if
We needed to
you guys,
explain why we were asking these questions.
indeed, and a closed mouth doesn't get answers.
Yes, but
Besides,
what you two don't realize is we're being hunted, obviously.
Would you like me to go ask people questions and then cut their throats when I'm done?
I think we could trust Don here.
I
Perhaps
don't
that'd be
think I have.
preferable.
After
That's
all, they
not the
seem
way
to,
we do things. Really,
Af-
we're not killers.
I mean, Dom seemed to be quite chummy with us before all this happened to us.
I mean, for
I
God's
think
sakes, how many people could you shit all over the inside of their establishment and they still even talk to you?
exactly.
I don't know, you two. This just isn't...
I'm not saying I'm not gonna go to the local town crier and tell him. I just needed some direction on where to go. Now I have 3 options.
Yes, but I'm just saying this could eventually backfire on us.
Well, it doesn't have to go any further than this. Now I know where there's a church, a library, and another place called the Outcasts.
It's
Then you
basically,
could have consulted a damn map for that.
But I wouldn't have the information about who we are.
Aye. Are we
Now,
going there
you-
tonight or what?
I'm going to go to the church and then to bed at the inn. Church first. I must go meditate about some things and try and relax some before I can find my way to bed.
Take you one for religious.
Is there a quieter place in a town or in a city like this that you could think of?
I guess not. Very well then. Do your thing. Rhea, Goombert, I'm heading back to the inn.
Does anybody okay, so everybody else heading back to the inn then?
I'm going back to the inn. I've got a lot to think over.
Alright, well then I will see you in the morning.
Do be sure to get some rest, yes.
I know that somebody mentioned that we're being hunted. Do you think it's maybe a wise idea for us to take sleep-in shifts?
Depends if our rooms have locks. Well, they've got locks, we've got keys.
Yes. But sleeping behind a closed doors, being caught unaware, all it takes is, well, hell, Rhea could kick one of those doors off its hinges, I imagine, with no problem.
How would we watch over each other? Someone stand out in the hall?
Well, if I would. If that's what it takes to keep people safe in our group. Keep people out of our rooms.
Out of character, do I know if Lux sleeps?
You would. Lux is just like any normal animal that would have sleeping patterns, but if you would request that Lux stay awake, I'm pretty sure he would.
Well, what if I were to set Lux up in the rafters to watch silently? And if something happens, he can wake me.
Does Lux not need to sleep?
Lux can sleep whenever he likes.
That's fair.
The only objection I would have to that versus it being one of us is that it can only alert you and not everybody at once. Whereas if somebody was to come up the stairs to our hallway, or I mean not upstairs, but to our rooms, we could raise the alarm to all of us at once.
What? Do you think I'm just going to let you all die?
Well, no, but I don't know how your connection works with your animal.
I'd ask Mr. Flibbles to help keep watch as well, but I'm pretty sure he would become the danger at that point.
Okay, you and that goddamn
You keep that thing locked in your room, yes?
imaginary friend of yours, yeah, I don't know.
Perhaps you did that as well to her.
Do you really think that I was that kind of a person?
Well, apparently you created a horse ass on her.
I don't know that that's what it is. It might not be a transformation spell. It might. I don't know. Maybe I'm hiding her from somebody that's hunting her. I don't.
Guys, I don't need this now.
Either way, I'm going to go meditate. I will see you all in the morning. If you want to keep your cat up in the rafters, that's a wonderful plan. And as long as you can wake everybody as fast as somebody outside the doors would be able to, then I don't have a problem with it.
Don't worry, Goombert. We'll be fine.
That's all I do is worry about you guys.
You will be fine as well.
Well, I'm never worried about myself.
I mean, if someone tried to attack someone while they were in a church, that just makes them a dick.
No, that makes them evil. And evil doesn't matter. Or evil doesn't... Yeah. Locked doors won't matter to evil. Church won't matter to evil.
Are we really going to let a drunk dwarf go to church?
Are you gonna stop me?
Oh no, I just... Should we have someone go with you?
Nah. I'm going there for peace and fucking quiet. If I wanted somebody to disturb that, I'd go back to the inn.
Not. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it's not Goombert that I'm worried about stopping by themselves. We all remember what happened last time we left Korik by themselves.
I was about to say, y'all left a horny little fucker up in the goddamn brothel, and you worried about me going to fucking church. Damn. You don't see me bedding all these seductress, sinners. I almost said sluts, but I don't think I'd know that name.
I swear, one of them he took with him was a Goliath. That's like 3 times his size.
Man, maybe he's into that kind of stuff. Maybe she uses his whole arm for a fucking toy. I don't want to think about it. Never mind. Stop. Damn it. You make me think things that I don't want.
It's
I
fine.
need to go to, I need to go to church. I
You
need to
can
go to
pray the thoughts
confession.
away.
I'm gonna confess my dirty mind
And your dirty, dirty drawers.
and my thirst for some dirty, dirty rum. Bum rum, if you will. Speaking of which, who is the person? Okay, so Dawn, who? I know you said I named the bum rum, but who was helping me manufacture the bum rum?
Well, you see, it was those 2 little fools. They, as we were cleaning up the mess, they stuck it too close to a candle and they knocked into the table, spilling the candle. And, well, yeah, we didn't have that table anymore because your shit literally exploded.
So you're telling me that they've found out that my poo is literally explosive, flammable, if you will. So all I would have to do is drink a bunch of rum and shit in a bottle, and we could make bombs out of it?
Yep.
What'd I miss?
Can I get a couple of casks of it, of rum, please?
Sure, if you'd like. How many bombs are you planning to make?
Well, if you could, I would like 20 bottles and stoppers.
So that'd probably be about 2 casks.
Yeah.
And he's gonna look to the bodyguard. Well, go get my man 2 casks of rum.
And bottles and stoppers.
What he said. And the guard's just gonna, and walk off.
And a funnel. Gonna need a funnel.
He's gonna shout after him. And the dispenser cask, too! The one guard brings back 3 casks. 2 filled with rum, and the other is lighter and it has like a little nozzle out of the side of the cask.
The fuck is the second one? What the hell is the sideways cask for?
That's for you to put your shit in so it don't get everywhere.
Okay, see, so, you want me to shit in the bucket and then turn the nozzle and have it come out?
Yep, that's how you put it in the bottle.
Huh, and how long does this take?
You're done, you stick it in there and then you stick it in the bottle.
Alright, well, I'll take your word for it. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Did you grab the cloths, too? And the bodyguard grunts and, places 20 cloths on the table by the casks. These are kind of like your fuses, so that way you have time to throw the bottle before you kind of explode in fiery shit death.
Thank you. Yeah, this will do just fine. What do I owe you for this?
Just figure out what the fuck is going on with you. Cause you're the
Oh,
same Goomy, but at the same time you different. You're all different. I'm just hoping that you can get it fixed.
me too. Me too. Is there anything else that we're missing that you could think of?
Not that I know of, but if you keep sticking true to yourself, good things are bound to happen your way.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time and your hospitality. It is as per our rumor. I mean, our reputation before us. We'll just keep on doing good and try and find our way.
Very cool.
And with that, I head out and go to the church, or to the inn, drop off the supplies, and then go to the church.
Rhea, would you have waited for Bird, or would you and Kyrish have started to make your way toward the inn?
She would have started making her way towards the inn after the whole discussion that the two were having about what was happening with Rhea, because Rhea's having an identity crisis right now.
Not sure
So,
who the fuck you are.
as you head to the inn and you head for your room, and it's a nice sized room. There's a nice, practically queen size bed in there with a tall wardrobe, a nightstand, basic, bathing needs and whatnot. Do you immediately go to sleep, or what do you do?
What she's going to do for a while before sleep takes her. I'm assuming there's like a small mirror or something in the room.
Yeah.
She's going to lock the door and then just take off the plague doctor mask and just look herself in the eyes in the mirror and just, who are you? What are you? And just keep questioning herself.
Asking your questions, it's not you who answers, but you see Mr. Flibble pop on your shoulder in the mirror. Well, you're an elf, and you're going to bring doom and gloom upon the people you're traveling with.
What? Say that again.
He looks at you. You are an elf. You will bring doom and gloom.
No. It doesn't matter about that last part. I'm not an elf. Elves don't have this low heart. I've seen elves. I saw them in the other town. I saw them in that brothel. I'm not an elf.
He points to your ears. I'd like to beg to differ.
Don't all centaurs have these?
I don't know. I mean, one of your parents could have, one of your parents was an elf and the other one was a horse, and maybe they fucked, who knows? But you definitely got them elf ears.
So you're just basing it off that. Right. Though I was thinking I might should be able to get some information from you.
I mean, if you want to learn how to kill somebody and know how to do it in a cool way, I'm your penguin.
I already know how to kill people. I think I've already proven that.
Yeah, but you do it so boringly. You don't do it from the shadows, you're just brute force.
That's my style.
Gah.
And with that, she'll slip the mask back on. And then just head to sleep.
As you head to sleep, roll me a will save.
Fun times. 13.
You get flashes of something, of trees, of grass. You see 4 people. One's a male, 3 of them are female. You get another flash of the companion that's in a coma. You get another flash of a shield that's in very poor condition before you finally drift off to sleep. TDAB, have you returned?
Yep.
Cool. Would you have waited for Bert to finish his business with Dawn, or would you have traveled with Rhea back to the inn?
I would have been going back to the inn.
You and Rhea kind of walk silently back to the inn. She goes into her room, you go into your room with the book on it. There's a queen-sized bed, a tall wardrobe, and a nightstand. A place to bathe, and a mirror in the room. What would you wish to do?
Before he actually goes in,
Oh.
he's setting Lux. How is the hallway design? Like,
It's almost like a traditional hotel hallway, except instead of a solid ceiling, you can see wooden support beams kinda above the seam of the doors. Or the seam of the top of the wall, sorry.
so there's a place that Lux could easily hide.
Yes.
Cool.
And with
Then
Lux
I'm
being
gonna-
a black snake, definitely so.
Yeah, I'm gonna set Lux up there.
Lux will kinda coil around your fingers as you try to put him close to the rafters so he has a way to slither up. You feel a slight sense of reluctance, but he begrudgingly goes up, going from the door frame and kind of making his way up to the rafter. You know where Lux is because you know what to look for, but if you would have looked away and looked back and the faint blue glow, you would have thought it would have been a normal trick of the light. After putting Lux up to the rafters as a scout, what do you wish to do?
Sleep.
As you go to sleep, roll me a will save.
20.
Okay then. You go to sleep peacefully. The last thing that you really think of is just you have so many puzzle pieces, but you don't know how to put them together. And you try to put some of them together as you slowly fall into a peaceful sleep.
Because there's a lot of pieces that are missing.
Yes. Bert, you finish your business with Dawn and you follow the way the map to the church, and you realize that as you reach the church that there is a huge sun emblem on the door, and it kind of reminds you of your door at the inn. Do you go in, or what do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'll open the door.
You enter in, and it's very quiet. Not that eerily it's too quiet, but it is a peaceful quiet. The church inside, even though it's big, it is very simple.
Cozy.
It's humble. There are simple wooden benches with cushions on top. There's carpet to mute any sounds. And there's an altar, of course. And there is a lone figure in white sitting at the front bench.
I'm gonna walk to the altar. Well, I'm gonna walk past the guy at the front and look at him. Can you describe him for me?
Other than the white robe, it is, unsurprisingly, another frog. And he has his hands kind of resting on his knees. His head is drooped. You think he's sleeping, but being a cleric yourself, you realize that he's meditating.
Mm-hmm. Well, then I'm going to go check out the altar. Leave him to his meditation.
The altar is a simple one, like the rest of the church, nothing grand. There is a medium-sized sun sitting on the table, and there's a few candles here and there, and there is a jar. There is a little note in front of the jar, and it just has a simple word donations on it. Other than that, it's pretty plain.
Is there anything in the donation?
The jar is about half full.
Okay. I know stealing from it would be horrible, but I'm fucking broke.
You still have that 100 gold, though.
I know. I'm just teasing. I'm not gonna steal from the church. That would be horrible. I'm gonna kneel down after. I'm going to give one of my gold pieces into the jar, and then I'm going to go find a bench, probably on the other end of, or if there's multiple pews, I guess the one next to the guy that is meditating, giving him his space, as I study my spells and meditate and try and piece together the information that we've gotten and go over the names in my head.
About an hour passes, so you would have full spell capability regained. The gentleman that was meditating, he's very soft-spoken, but it seems to echo among the bare walls and pretty much empty church. You seem troubled. What ails your mind, child?
She's got a lot of personal issues going on. I've been fighting with a lot of memory problems and just issues in my head in general. Not sure how I feel, so I came here to meditate and try and put some things together, pieces of the puzzle of my life.
Have you tried seeking healing for your brain?
I was told to come and seek it here, but you were busy meditating and I didn't want to disturb you.
That is most appreciated. I could sense a troubled air about you, but I figured I would give you your time to collect yourself.
I'm so far from collected. This place has given me peace of mind and a sense of calm and quiet that I can enjoy life and try and just seek the calm in the center of me so that I can focus on the tasks at hand.
He will stand up and turn towards you. You would be able to hear him stand up. Do you look in his general direction?
Yeah.
You will see that his robes are... they're not the top notch, but they are very high quality, and that not only does he have the white robes, but there is a gold sash draping over his shoulders, and there is a pendant of the sun on top of his robes. Roll me a knowledge religion check.
It's a 15.
You know that this type of adornment, especially the sash, is basically the head priest or priestess of the church. So you are speaking with the high priest of the sun god.
I will put my hands together because I realize that I'm in presence of, greatness. As far as his rank goes, and tell him, Father, if I can confide in you, I need to talk to you and let you know that my brain is damaged. There's something wrong with my brain and I can't figure it out. So I need some healings.
Of course. And he will walk towards you, and he will put his hands about 6 inches away from your hand, and he will take a deep breath. And this soft yellow, not, oh dear God, my eyes neon yellow, but a nice dark golden color will surround his hands and kind of emanate around your head. You would feel this warm, comfortable magic try and go into your head. The high priest will he kind of makes a weird sound in his throat, and you can feel his magic push a little bit harder. Are your eyes open for any of this?
Oh yeah, no, I'm full on paying attention to what he's doing.
You will notice that from the yellow, not coming from the High Cleric, but coming from the yellow magic on your head, you notice that there's almost like black specks going into the yellow. Roll me a reflex save.
I rolled a 3.
You
I would like
notice...
to re-roll my regular dice because these dice suck.
I will grant you one free real dice reroll.
I will fucking eat whatever it gives me. Oh, fuck you.
Did you
You
get...
know, I got a 4 instead of a fucking 3.
Oh my god.
It's alright, I'll eat it. Fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. Let's do this. I'll take the 3 that I rolled the first time. I don't care. Can't be any worse than a 4.
As you see the black specks, you see a spark, and you go to reach out to the High Cleric, and you hear like a zzz, and the High Cleric is, or the High Priest is thrown back 5 feet. And he rolls a little bit, and he slowly picks himself up. And he shakes his head, and he stands up. I hope that didn't hurt you at all.
Did it?
No, it did not.
No, I'm fine. What was that? What happened?
He has a very concerned look on his face. That is very powerful magic. This is not your general amnesia or regular curse spell. This is something much darker, something much deeper, something that I cannot even do. This is very dark magic. Someone did not like you for whatever reason. The only thing I can say is either divine intervention must occur, or you must destroy whoever put this upon you.
Well, that was kind of my intention from the get-go. I just came here to clear my conscience to figure it out. I'm gonna go and see if I can't chase down some more clues about where whoever did this to me is, and then, yeah, figure out a plan.
He will stand up and bow from the waist, so he's almost like a 90 degrees. I am truly sorry for not being able to help you.
If you can't help me, there's only one other choice I have. Do you happen to know the people at the magic shop here locally?
Yes, they are mages around Bralc. As there are other gods other than the Grand Paylor, but maybe they can try and not just pinpoint who did this or what did this. Sometimes you may have to poke and prod a little bit to figure out the exact way to remove something such as this.
Alright, well, thank you. Thank you for your guidance.
Of course. Every question has an answer. So,
Well,
don't lose hope.
I'm gonna leave you to it then. Bid you good night. With that, I'm gonna head back to the inn.
As you head to the inn, the rain gently falls. The lightning strikes the towers. Korik is having the time of his life in Ollie's brothel.
Bang bang boogie time.
Rhea is having a slight fit of sleep. Kyrish, a peaceful sleep. Sage is lying awake, contemplating what the hell is going on. Amora is awake, carefully listening. Keith is also awake, writing in a diary. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below on what your favorite what the fuck moment was that. Don't forget to scratch the subscribe button and peck the bell so you know when the next adventures of Gondra happen to be. I hope y'all are having a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody!
Right on.
Don't forget to go to learnbubbles.com to buy your bum rum mug.
Keep toking it up, everybody.
Bum rum forever.
DMobo out.